So now we're going to adjust the drawers. As I mentioned earlier, the fronts are tilted. So there's a gap at the top. That means that the drawer front, to exaggerate, is tilted like this, meaning the drawer box is tilted down. So I'm going to pull the box. There's some clips on the bottom. And then I'm going to gently set this aside so it doesn't, and then I'm going to raise these. Now, I knew it was about a 32nd of an inch tilted. So if I was going to say that this is twice as long, this is twice as long as the drawer front, so I'm going to say if I make half as much adjustment. So I'm going to look here, roughly look and say, yeah, I'm at 1.5 inches right now. I'm going to take a gander and raise it up to 1 5/8 inches. So I'll do the same thing here. You can see I'm clearly looking at the indicator and saying, yeah, they're roughly in about the same place. I can now test fit it back on here. Now this is easier to do without the drawer front attached. So the idea is to do this while you're inserting the drawers. Also, I'm looking for damage. Do you see this scratch right here? These drawers have been scratched, so we need to sand that and touch that finish up. So I'll grab a piece of tape and I'll mark that in a second. But I want to show you the result of getting this drawer adjusted. It's still not perfect, but that gap, I want to make sure the drawer is clicked in the runners. Yep, it's in there. They're both clicked in, so there's no guessing. Still needs to come up more. It did make an improvement, even though the gap's bigger. It did make an improvement because now it's getting closer level, so the drawer went back. Whereas, I don't know if you can see this, Chris, on this side here, but it's touching at the top, and this one's gapped at the bottom. So, whereas this one is, needs more adjustment. We'll just call it that. Get him looking at those clips to make sure they're in the same rough position. If I need to tilt one side more than the other, I can. Making sure that it's engaged in both runners, which it is. Okay, now I can check. Hopefully, I am making improvements. I can tell that the gap here is smaller, so I'm slowly raising the back of the drawer, and now I'm fixing that. So we're gonna keep going because it's not quite plumb. Yet again, I'm looking to make sure these are the same way. Okay. It looks like the top one still needs to be adjusted as well. If I'm looking at how this hits on the cabinet, it is tight. I know this is black on camera, it might be hard to see, but this is tight here and tight all the way down there. I'm really pleased with that. So I can come down here and do this to the bottom one as well. I'll take a guess, see where we need to be. Probably can't hear that on camera, but it clicked into place. Oh, I think that one is pretty close. If anything, I might have done it too much, and I can put a straight edge on it to exaggerate. I can exaggerate the... So right now, if I was going to hold that there, it's tilted too much this way. So I need to go back a little bit. And I'm looking to see where that gap is. It's a little bit bigger here, it's a little bit tighter there. So yet again, I'm going to do a visual indicator. I'm going to say, yeah, I think it needs to be and potentially, and I'll fix the top one now. You can see that it's a trial and error process to get these straight. Yet again, I'm listening to it click. That's better. Overall, the top one still needs to come out on the top. So I'll pull it again one more time. Set it down. I'll let you shut off the camera, Chris. We can.